Alright y'all, I wanted to do a quick tutorial on how the Canon challenge for our assignment works today. So once you click on the link, it should take you to this page here. If you're not ready to take the challenge, you can visit the Learn and Play to hone your skills too, and I'll show you what that looks like. So let's say you're not ready. It's this little icon up here. It's going to go over all the basic camera settings that we learned about this week. So more about aperture, and then it shows you examples and pictures of what each aperture looks like and what it does. Same with the shutter speed, ISO, and then the exposure meter. So this is a good thing to go and read if you're still confused about some of the settings. There's photography 101 and then tips as well. So you'll go to challenge when you're ready for the actual assignment, and you're going to hit ready start challenge now. Now it pops up a window telling you what it wants you to do, and then an example of a picture. So you'll hit ready go. The challenge is also listed here, and if you forgot what the picture looked like in the target picture over here, you can click on it and it'll bring that photo back. Now the exposure meter is down over here, and if you can tell, right now it's telling me that it's very overexposed. You can tell by this little triangle, it's under the +3, meaning too much light. If this little triangle was over in the -3, it would tell me it is underexposed, right? So too dark, and then this is way too bright. So make sure you're in manual mode over here. Additional tools that you have are these picture effects icon. So this is showing me that I have a shallow depth of field. If I were to take the picture now, anything moving would look a little blurry, so the propeller. And then any grain for the ISO is here. So this icon represents the ISO, this one the shutter speed, and then this one your aperture. So this one's easy, just get a good exposure. So a photo that's not too bright and not too dark. So I'm just going to increase our shutter speed. And now you see that the triangle is underneath the 0, telling me that this has a good exposure. So I'm just going to hit this camera icon here. You get a check mark if you get the question right. Number 2 says make the propeller look still. So I'm going to hit ready go. I'm going to get this one wrong on purpose just so you could see what that looks like. Let's do overexposed. Okay. Then you get an X telling you that it's wrong. It doesn't let you redo the question right on the spot. You have to go through the whole thing. So we're now in 3. It says capture the movement of the propeller, meaning it wants the propeller to be a little blurry. So I'm going to hit ready go. I'm going to pause it so I don't give you the answers to everything, just to show you what... actually, before I do that, I'll show you how these icons work here. So capture the movement of the propeller. I'll show you the aperture here. If I adjust it right now at 2.8, only whatever's in the foreground is going to be in focus, and then whatever's in the back is going to be blurry. If I increase this all the way to f22, now all my little chess pieces are in focus, so that's showing me, before I click this shutter button, what my photo is going to look like. Right now with the shutter speed, this movement looks blurry, so it's going to blur the movement. If it wants you to capture the movement of the propeller, it wants it to be completely still, so you have to adjust this so that it captures the propeller still. Okay. Now, if you noticed, all of these things cause changes to the exposure meter, so it is up to you to kind of figure out a balance between all of them to get you a good exposure. Okay. But you have this to help you out, and then you have the exposure meter here to help you out as well. Complete these challenges. Okay, so now I'm going to press pause and then finish this to show you what it looks like. Okay, so once you're done, it should look something like this. Remember, you're allowed to miss 1 and then still have a passing score for the assignment. If you miss 2, you fail the assignment, but the point is to try to complete and pass, right? To get a DSLR camera checked out, you do need a perfect score. If you don't get a perfect score and you just keep missing 1, that's okay. You'll still get a little point and shoot camera so we can practice for the rest of the week. Now, if you wanted to try again, you would just hit try again. But let me show you how to do a screenshot first. If you're on a Mac, you want to go to our Launchpad, click on the search button, and then type in screenshot. Oops, I totally missed that. And then just adjust this box to show your score. If you're in the lab, once you hit enter on your keyboard, this goes directly to your desktop, so you can upload it from there to Schoology. If you are on a Windows, you could do the same thing. You're just looking for the Windows icon instead of the Launchpad, and you can search up screenshot. The keyboard shortcut is also, I believe it's Windows, the Shift key, and the letter S, and then it should take a screenshot automatically. Okay, but let's say you did get 2 wrong. All you have to do is hit try again, and then start all over. If you feel like you need to go back and learn, you can. There's also this play option here where you can adjust things. There's no challenges, but if I click a picture here and close this out, it'll show me all the pictures that I take and the different effects, and it also has additional helpful tips over here. But let me know if you guys need any help. All you have to do is upload a screenshot of the challenge score.